T. Hogan story time. I got one hell of a story for you. If y'all niggas think y'all selling drugs, if y'all niggas think y'all got fired, y'all niggas need to step y'all game up. I got this nigga named EL. This man said that he had fires, right? I was like, bet, yo, sell my little nigga a dub, right? It's like, bet. My little nigga said that was nothing but dirt. I was like, what is dirt? Meds. I'm like, what is meds? Meds is like, you know, not that good shit. I'm like, what you mean not that good shit? This nigga told me he had loud. I don't know what loud is, but this nigga told me he had loud. And that's my little nigga E. You know, he think he's selling. Tell me why this nigga told me juvie ain't shit. This nigga went to juvie. He was like, hey, ain't shit. Juvie's like school. I went to juvie. I was scared for my life. I said, what you mean this shit like school? I said, nigga, they still have my chocolate milk. We eat nothing but fried chicken. Talk about that's my chicken. After that, I got knocked out. Had a headache for 3 days. 3 days. And then after that, I was drinking chocolate milk for the rest of my life. Because, you know, they knocked out my teeth a little bit. See? Look at this tooth. Oh, fuck. Anyway, man. Let me talk about my nigga Jay. You know, you're a brave man, whatever you do, if you go to this nigga's house. Right? I was sitting down on the couch. Right? He was like, yeah, you might want to watch out for those rats right there. I'm like, what rats? He was like, oh, you'll see. And you'll see. I was like, so do you want me to take off my shoes? He was like, nah, because you know, the roaches would get inside your shoe and they could be bringing roaches to your house. I said, fuck you mean I'll be bringing roaches to my house? He was like, I told you, you gotta sign this waiver when you coming inside my house, Terrence. I'm like, what waiver? I don't even know what a waiver is. He was like, look, nigga, just sign this. I signed it, blah, blah, blah. We are not reliable, anything, any supplements that go on, any containing stuff that goes inside your food, and yes, we are not reliable for this, pretty much, right? I don't know what the fuck all that means, but they're just not reliable for shit. Obviously, apparently not. So, I'm a nigga, I don't like to ask for shit, I just like to grab it. I want to go grab some candy, right? He was like, you a brave man to be eating that Halloween candy like that. That's 3 years ago. I'm like, you mean to tell me you gonna throw this out? No. In my house, we always throw out stuff. He was like, but this is not your house. Ain't nothing getting thrown out. I'm like, what you mean? He was like, anyway, man, just let me know if your stomach starts to boil. And if your stomach starts to boil, you gonna have to get the hell out. I was like, what you mean I gotta get the hell out? He was like, get the hell out. As soon as your stomach starts to boil, that means you got poisoned from some bad Halloween candy. I told you was a brave man. This is why you gotta start asking me for stuff. Alright? And I learned that the hard way every single time when I go to his house. Now I'm like, hey, these crackers good? He was like, I guess they good. I saw something crawling in them, but you'll be alright. I was like, he was like, you're a brave man though if you want them. Go ahead though. If you really want it, go ahead. Right? Tell me why I can't even trust the water there. Nigga, I went over there, looked at the water, all I saw was dirt just come out. I was like, not like dirt, but just like musty water. I don't know, it's pretty incredible to have musty water. Alright? But anyway, man, that's my nigga and all, you know. I actually set up some home arrangements for him and he's living good now. He's living real good. He didn't even know what home arrangement was. I was like, oh, your house needs a makeover. Oh, it needs a makeover. It does. And ever since then, I can trust everything that goes in there. Besides the food. That's just about it. I still can't trust the food. You know, somehow they rearrange your house, but I thought they would throw everything out. This is still good. I'm like, yo, this bologna has mold on it. Mold. Nah, man, that's still good. That means it already has its own seasoning to it. I'm like, what you mean it already has its own seasoning to it? This is mold. Mold. Fungi. Fungi. You ever have fungi? It was like, yeah, we do this all the time. You'll be alright. Just let me know when your stomach starts to blow up, you know? I'm like, what you mean? Mrs. J. Mrs. J. No, I don't want no sandwich. I pass. You sure, Terrence? You haven't been eating. You've been spending the night here for a whole week. You haven't eaten shit in here yet. I was like, don't want it. Don't want it. The way Jackie told me how things are set up, I just don't want to do it. Because I found out Jackie was lying the whole time. Everything was good. He was just giving me the old shit because he wanted to get rid of that stuff. Yeah, learned that the hard way, but it's alright. Now I know. Can't trust too many people. Yeah, that's my brother-in-law, so can't hate. Anyway, I got this tall friend named Shaman. And when I mean tall, I mean like this nigga is a giant. Like nigga, like you gotta go like, hey, what's up, man? I had this idea. I was like, I remember when you used to be this tall. My height. Perfect. Somehow, I don't know what a growth spurt is. Never found out. Ain't shit growing on me. But somehow, it was like, yeah, hit a growth spurt, man. Now I'm like this. I'm like, what you mean? He was like, I hit a growth spurt, man. Hit a growth spurt. He was like, you need to learn. You just jealous because you haven't hit one yet. I'm like, what you mean hit one? What is a growth spurt? I Googled. Growth spurt is actually when your body starts changing and you're getting a little bit bigger. I said, I am getting bigger all around, nigga. Right? So, they were like, no, that is just obese. The wrong type of big. I was like, oh, you mean to tell me I'm obese? You mean to tell me? I thought I was in the best shape ever, Because, I wasn't doing obese shit, like just laying around the house all day, I was, that's what I thought obese people do, just sit down, eat chips, lay down. No, I was active. I didn't have no car, so I fucking walk everywhere, Time to time, I just walked to McDonald's, that was worth the 3-mile walk, I think I worked out pretty good on that. I was like, yeah, let's go to McDonald's, y'all. Going to McDonald's. Whoo! Not that, yeah. It was time to do active shit. I did sit down on the basketball court and be like, man, we already walked here, man. Gotta take a 15. I ain't playing this. Y'all got me fucked up. It's bad enough y'all made me walk all the way over here. Y'all niggas told me that we were gonna get a ride. I said, what happened to the ride? He said, we ain't got no ride. I was like, what you mean you ain't got no ride? It was like, I'm only 14, man. I can't even drive yet. I'm like, oh, you can drive. You can drive. If you know how to spell ride to me, if you know how to spell in general, you can do a lot of shit. Because me, spell check is one hell of a trick. Spell check is one hell of a trick.